Mamoglag van mana Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening? It looks like I'm lagging. Am I okay? Yeah, I am lagging. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Friday. Welcome to the Friday trading day, last day of the week. And let's do it, man. Welcome to the closing bell. Whew, I'm cold. How have you been? How has been your trading day? How was CPI for those that trade the CPI? Ah, come on, man. How was it, man? Let's see what we are having. I hope this thing is not gonna play tricks with me. It's playing tricks with me now. Oh God. Might end the life, this thing. I don't trust it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. For the first 5 minutes, I'll just speak through everything. When I say everything, I'm referring to speaking through what happened today. How was CPI? How was CPI? So, how was CPI, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me, did any of you trade the spikes? Doo-doo-doo. Okay, let's check in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Do not forget to like and subscribe as you are coming through. Okay, okay, let's get into it. So, I've been trailed out of my position. Um, I've been trailed out of my position. I've taken profit on USD CAD on that high, and I think because of I mean because of NFP. So I've been taken out here. The dollar lost a lot of strength on what do you call this? On NFP. But let's get into it. Let's discuss NFP and then we can discuss everything else. Let's discuss NFP. We can discuss this. You know what I've been looking for, but let's look at NFP first. Before we speak about a lot of things and we go to day trading, we don't have enough time. Let's just get into it. Asambini. Okay. NFP, let's discuss NFP. Okay, I will look at NFP, labor data, NFP. So today we had NFP. Ooh, okay. Today we have NFP. Look at the data. Oh, shucks. Didn't see this. Oh, wow. The last month data was terrible. Okay, let me set this so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. I don't think you see it. I don't think you guys see it. Okay, anyway, look at that. Okay, I need to speak about this. So anyway, NFP today, the focus on 100, 106, but we got 73K. That's a very bad labor data, and that will start to push the Feds to cut rates because the reason why the Feds are not cutting rates, inflation is stable, most of the things are stable. Their problem of them not cutting rates instantly, it's due to it's due to it's due to the labor data that is stable. But with such NFP numbers, look at the revision from last month. And I think if the revision from oh God, let me speak about this so that you guys can see. Oh, shuck, that's a bad data. That's not a good data. NFP. Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at this revision. So last month we reported 114K, but the truth was there was only 14,000 Lee NF. NFP was only 14,000. And if the 14,000 came out the way it was last month, the market was going to be terrible. Let me say this again. The NFP data came out today. I'm speaking about you now. It's 7:30 p.m. South African time. NFP data came out today. The forecast was 106K, but we only got 73,000. That's a terrible, that's a very cool NFP number. And this number says the Fed needs to start considering cutting rates because if they don't cut rates, the labor data might go worse. And remember, the reason why they have not cut rates as yet is because of the labor data. The labor data was stable, it was looking good. So that alone has kept the interest rate the same and has kept the US economy striving. So once you start seeing these bad numbers, the Fed has to start considering cutting rates. But not only, that's not only about the number that came out today. Look at the revision. They revised last month data. They revised it from 143,000 to 14K. And remember, during the same time, on a Thursday, we got ADP data, and that ADP data, it was terrible. Had a very good indication of a terrible jobs data. It was a negative 33K, and with a negative 33K of the ADP number, that July number, I expected also a terrible NFP data, but the NFP data that came was very good, that kept interest rate the same. But today, NFP data come back again. They revised from 146,000 to 14,000 number. That's a very terrible NFP number. Um, oh man, that's a very terrible NFP number. So here's an NFP number, the one that I highlighted. The forecast was 106. We've only got 73. That's very, very bad for the dollar. But we might start to see the Feds starting to change the tone to start looking for rate cuts because of this jobs data. Also, the revision moved from 147K to 14,000. Ever since they're streaming, this is the worst NFP data. So we're gonna start to price in back for rate cuts again. We're gonna start to price in for rate cuts again. The NFP data is bad, so meaning the jobs data is bad. So I'm really, really looking forward to unemployment. What was an unemployment rate? The unemployment rate stayed at 4.2, but I'm really looking forward to next month unemployment rate, and then unemployment claims. Let's see the unemployment claims, but this data is not good at all. Unemployment claims on the 31st, we got a slightly lower numbers. So the numbers are slightly lower. So we are not in a good space in terms of the jobs data. But rest assured, it was very interesting for me. It's very good. I'm gonna start to price in for rate cuts. I'm starting to price in for rate cuts. I'm gonna start to look for position on the rate cut side, more especially for the dollar. We might have gotten a good rally to the upside to start getting lower prices, and the rally might, as I said before, the rally was caused by the interest rate was caused by the interest rate decision between China, I mean EU and USA, that gave the dollar, I mean, that gave the dollar a rally. But look at this now. You look at this, the market have lost everything possible. We have lost all the bullishness that was in the market. We lost, where's the NFP? I want to show you this. I didn't want to take long here. Where is NFP, trend, GDP, PMI, COT, retail sale, GDP, PMI, unemployment, employment rate, interest rate. So you look at an interest rate, it's a minus one. We're starting to price in for that. CPI minus one. So we're starting to see bears. But what, it, I don't know how to explain this, how to put it in words. We have lost all the bullishness that was there in the market in terms of forex pairs. Also, Nasdaq has just dipped lower to go into the neutral reading after today's NFP number. I think today's NFP number was a tester in the market. People did, so we, investors, and they didn't price in for such a number. They didn't price in for such a number. They did not price in for such a terrible number. So if we were to look at, we are all neutral. Look at Bitcoin. Look at there's something wrong here. There is something wrong here. Look at Nasdaq. Look at Dow Jones. We all dipped back, back inside. So this NFP data is not as good as I wanted. It's a terrible data. And let's look at the US heat map, the economic heat map, just to show you that we are still gonna start to price in for rate cuts, as the NFP number or the jobs data. It's terrible. It's a very terrible jobs data. Look at that. Yesterday we were very bullish on it, but now we're back to neutral. Jobs opening bearish, GDP bearish. I mean, when PMI. So the one that are holding it together is just unemployment rate is neutral. We didn't get any beating. NFP, this it's a terrible beating. So we might start to prepare to pricing for rate cuts for the year. And I think I'll be looking for rate cuts for the year. But with that being said, there's no bullishness, there's nothing, but there is only bearishness that I'm looking for. And just to quickly just show you um, the short that I'll be looking for going into next week. Also on the echo, there is possibility. I just sometimes do not love looking at only the macroeconomics without looking at the trend line or the trend structure. Look at this, what this thing is doing. But anyway, so the bearishness that I'm looking for, the bearishness that I'm looking for, it's here. Bitcoin has lost a lot of bulls, but because we are going to start to move away from risk on our side and move into cutting rates. And when that is properly priced in, we're going to start to look for buys. But I'm still looking for longs on Bitcoin as we are coming lower. As we are coming lower, I am still looking for longs on Bitcoin. Um, if this low fails, it's fine if Bitcoin can retrace and look for longs there. If that fails, the other position that I can look for, it's that low as well. So there is this position, that position, and the lower position, and all this position for longs will give you a good risk to reward in terms of Bitcoin. And on the forex pairs, I'm very interested in GU short, and I think I've spoken about this on the live over and over again, on the stream over and over again. If it reaches back to the upside, I'm gonna look for shorts. AUDUSD, I'm gonna contemplate if it. Oh, come on! If it reaches back to the upside, hold resistance, I am gonna look for longs as well, for shorts as well. Um, so this one, USDCHF. What's interesting about it, I think it will be nice for me to show you. So with an echo, what's this? With an echo top setup settings, where you only look at macroeconomics, you don't look at trend, you only look at macroeconomics, don't look at trend, you don't look at seasonality. It just purely focuses on trend macroeconomics without looking at any other technical thing. That would have been a very good trade because it's showing a bit of bearishness in it. So it looks like the dollar will be bearish against the Swiss franc, and that move would be a move that I'll be looking for. But there is a possibility that I will look for a move short as well. If we trace back to the upside, I think I'm gonna look for shorts on that price section to look for short there. If we trace back to the upside, I win, and then my target will be this low. So I'm gonna target a 1:3, something like that. In fact, that is quite high. Yeah, something like this. If it comes back again for a retest, I'm gonna look for shorts there. GU, I've spoken about this. EU, I'm just gonna sit outside on here. I've not decided what I want to do with it. But the rest are purely just neutral. There's no technical that I'm looking for. But one thing which I wanted to show and speak about right now, it's the echo. If you go to the echo, if you go to the echo and you look at USD it is bearish. So USD CHF under it's bearish, USD JPY it's bearish. So let's just look at the technicals between USD CHF and USD JPY. Even though it's not a conclusive bearishness, however, it will be interesting to see um, where we are standing technically. So as I spoke about this now, technically, if we get a good move again, a good push to the upside, I think a good push to the upside and a rejection again immediately. I will look for shorts as much as it's giving bearishness, but I'm not gonna be too aggressive. I love that it held that resistant area. And then USD CAD as well, showing bearishness. I don't know if it's looking at this as a resistant area, but I've already taken profit there, which I love. Other than that, those are the pairs that I'm looking for. For gold, I think with NFP today, where's gold? With NFP today, we saw gold gaining strength quite a while today, with a bit of uncertainty. They're going to get rate cards, regained a lot of uh, momentum that it lost lately. And you're looking at gold being up 1.7% for the day. And if I speak of indices, it's a bloodbath. We are down 1.9% on indices after NFP data. You will expect that NFP goes to the upside because you are looking at possible rate cuts. But the fear now with, I think this is important. I think you should note this. So the fear now with why the dollar is moving lower and indices are moving lower. It's because of um, there is what we call soft landing. So if you get such a terrible jobs data and the revised are terrible, it's just telling the market that the Fed might be losing the plot with the so-called soft landing. We might start to see the market losing a lot of jobs data, and then we start to see recession coming through to the market. Yes, recession for me, it's out of the picture for now, but with NFP data, you'll think because the NFP data was good, you were gonna get a Nasdaq to the upside. However, I think NFP was good for Nasdaq, but for indices, however, you didn't get such a thing, and this is purely because you look at the jobs data as terrible. For companies to strive and to keep spending in the market, you need jobs. So therefore, if people are losing a lot of jobs, then who's gonna spend? And that it may result in deflation, and deflation is not something that the market wants, or something that there might not be a soft landing. So that is why you see Nasdaq pushing back to the upside. Already for the day, Nasdaq is down 2%, which is a very terrible number. You look at Dow Jones also is down 1.7%. I mean, that's S&P 500. Dow Jones, let's see, your net's down 1.4% to that area I've been looking for a while. Russell, it's down 2.1%. So this jobs data is a very big thing in the market, and I think we are selling off because of the jobs data. It's very worrying to the market, and we're just closing off on Nasdaq. That's why maybe that is why, and I think I've explained it properly why you see the dollar rallying to the downside and Nasdaq and everything following suit. It's just purely because of the jobs data. But other than that, I've explained everything that I wanted to explain. I think I loved how I explained it. I think now you understand why you're seeing such a move after NFP data, for which it's a good thing to note. So thank you so much, guys. I truly appreciate that. And do not forget to like and subscribe. Let's get to 100 subscribers. I might have a giveaway as we get to 100 subscribers. Our partner broker Tigmal. So you can trade with Tigmal, but make sure that you do your due diligence and make sure that they are really affiliated in your country and registered properly in your own country that you are trading from. And they are giving a $30 free trading account when you join them. Click the link in the description and join Tigmal. And that, thank you so much, guys. I truly appreciate all of you. I truly appreciate all of you. And let's go to day trading. Didn't forget my comment, guys. I was just overexcited. Let's go to day trading. Where are we? Yeah, day trading. Where are we? So, yo, we are holding. Oh, come on, man. Okay, it's fine. We tap there. It seems to be rejection. Um, okay. My areas of interest right now is this 1 hour fair value gap. That's one of those interests that I might look for longs too. Um, there was a good reaction there. There was a good reaction there, but it's fine. I did see that reaction. Okay, okay, let's get into it. Okay. Am I gonna get longs? I don't know. Possible that we get longs. US30, we're getting that move to the downside. Hmm. Okay, my bias is neutral for now. Yeah, my bias is neutral for now. bias is neutral. We seem to, there's something that I don't like about the price action. I don't like, I have no bias. My bias is neutral. I don't even think, okay, I see something. Okay, inside there is a 15 minutes fair value gap with a breaker, but it's something that before breaking below this low. Um, Also here, something. My eyes are painful. Same thing. So for me, I don't know. Will we get back to the upside? I don't know, honestly. I have no bias. Okay. I have no bias. That's all I can say. I have no bias. So my bias will be if one of them take this low and the other does not take the low. I think that's when maybe I will have a possible bias, but for now, no, I don't. I'm just gonna sit outside. Yeah. I think, yeah, I'm gonna look for something like this. Other than that, I'll be sitting here doing nothing. Other than that, I'll be sitting here doing nothing. And today I'm thinking of sleeping early. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So if I get what I want, I'll be extremely happy. So yeah, let's see. I love the move lower though. There is a 5 minutes breaker. Yeah, yeah, there is a 5 minutes breaker. Will I ever use to enter on a breaker? Possible, but not my favorite. Okay. My aim is to see something taking that low, then I can look for longs. Yeah, if you can sweep this low, I'll look for reversal to the upside. Okay. Yeah. Then for now, let's watch. Let's sit and watch. You know, sometimes I have this thing that I'm extremely tired. I want for lower prices though. Come on, man. I'm looking for shorts. To be honest, I'm so sleepy. I don't know why. I am looking for that short. We could tap inside and go for that low again. There is that as well. We could hold that breaker and go lower. Do, 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 do. By 8:30, if I don't say anything, I'll call it a day, guys. I'll daydream while I'm sitting here. Do. Let me do this. Do. I'll daydream while sitting with you. Trust me, guys. Do. Do. These are the only two possibilities. Do. Yeah, I think it would be nicer coming back inside. about 50% of this range, then I start to see a change again. To come back, take out the low. My one, this one might take out the low, and then I'm gonna start perhaps considering long. The price action is terrible, man. Guys, so I'm gonna look for shorts. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna look for shorts. Oh God, I'm tired. I'm gonna look for shorts. As I explained, these are the two price action that I'm waiting for. Either we come inside, come back, take out the low, or we take out this low and then come back to look for longs. So for now, we're just gonna have to wait. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hmm, I might call it quits. Maybe. Do, do, do. So don't forget to like and subscribe. So I hope I will get such a move. But anyway, how was your trading? How was NFP? Oh, the jobs data was terrible. NFP data was terrible. NFP data was terrible today. Do not forget to like and subscribe. The price section is terrible as well. So, sometimes when you trade after work, more especially on a week that you had a very terrible week, um, you tend to be tired on a Friday. I'm so tired. Like when I say I'm tired, I am extremely tired. Tired and sleepy. Let me call her and ask her how far she is. Sorry. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Baby, how far are you?
But I'm so far. We're stuck in traffic during the passing.
Are we Gamolota?
Unfortunately, I think I am.
Why?
I don't know.
That's
He
a
just navigated and I don't know. They avoid the aircon other electricity for the and then come.
Gamolota.
Mm.
Because when you say Rastagile
There's a
Kadeba,
hub here. Ah, okay. Let me. I'll have to. I'll call you just a little bit. The hub secretary. What are you?
I was saying the whole
Mm-hmm.
Ustakile Kotzilen Kadebas, Olive, I'm assuming Kimolot.
Well, like it's actually like it. Yeah, sure. I didn't know.
Hey,
But it's
but it's fine.
traffic.
All right, no problem. I might be sleeping. I'm so sleepy. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to stream, but I'm tired.
To,
Yeah.
to stream.
Hmm.
Oh,
So, but I'm tired. I feel so tired.
it's like it.
Uh,
Uh,
but at least tomorrow, tomorrow I have an appointment.
with
With so to sign contract ka 11.
the buyer.
Yeah.
Are you going to work?
I'm not working. I just want to sleep tomorrow.
Naglalang ka karulan.
Rolani, he did Ufonage.
No,
He did text me to
it's not my friend. You never call.
he did text me to tell me that um he did text me to tell me that he emailed Lisa. Lisa has not gotten back to her.
Who's Lisa?
Sorry about that, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If we flip this, this distance from here to there, it's not. If we flip that, we are likely to get back here. Let me see something. Let me see something. I just want to see something. We have just swept this low. Okay. I've taken out that low. I just want to see something. It's been a long week, man. I'm tired. Oh, we've just taken out a weekly low. No, it's not a weekly low. I'm lying. Okay, it's not a weekly low. Is it a monthly low? Oh, monthly low is quite far, hey? Monthly low is quite far. Okay. Yeah. I don't know even know this favorable, but after we've subbed this low, I'm truly thinking to go long, hey? I'm really thinking to go long, but I don't want to take long anyway here. Just let me watch and see. I'll decide. Let me watch and see. I'll decide. Because, let me see. Let me decide, man. God. I think I'm gonna go. Might concentrate. Might consider going low, but my worriness is this high. To break below. I don't want to use this. I can use this right now as a low of my interest, and then this is the where the 5 minutes high is. So if I get a proper move like this, let me look at it and then look for higher prices. If I enter long there, already it's a 1 to 1. Let's see, 1:2. Take a direct 1:2 today. Because my worry is here. Or I can just target all the way to the high, but as we come here, we start moving stop loss very bright, very tightly to see if we're gonna get a retracement coming back lower again, because that could act as my rejection point again. Because there is a 5 minutes, there is a 15 minutes breaker. Taking the low, there is a 15 minutes breaker. We could to reject to come back for the lows again. There is another 5 minutes breaker. So there's a 5 minutes and a 15 minutes breaker directly inside here. So that's where my problem is. That is why I'm thinking now, if I take the trade at that low, break below there, come back above, maybe target that high. I just don't want to use this. I just want to see what's gonna happen. If it closes above, leave a fair value gap with that break, with this green candle here, that becomes a breaker point that I want to take the trade. Let me see. And then this will make sense. I'll take a trade like this. I will take a trade like this. I will target higher prices, but as we come to this high, I'll start deciding what I want to do. or 15% of that 15 minutes fair value gap. A move like this will make sense for me. So let's see the next 1 minute candle where it closes. And then I think that will give us a direction we want to go. If it moves above, close above this high, use this as a breaker. It will definitely be something that I'm very interested in. I know we might start to reject back lower, but I want to see it close above this high. I think if it does that, I think it will have convinced me enough to look for long. However, even if I take longs, this 3 minutes for value gap, it should be something that is noted as well. It's something that it should be noted as well as we are moving along. There is this 3 minutes for value gap. I am noting it as well, but let's see where we're going. I would have loved for it to continue closing above, leaving this leaving this low as a breaker. Yes, for now. Yes, for now. We broke above. We served that. We broke above. We could hold this for very good. Yeah. Uh, so we could hold this for very gap here and push to the upside, but I didn't get what I'm looking for. I am not gonna take the trade, and this is not because I'm scared or anything. If it closed above, I would have been on this trade. If this green that candle that came here and closed inside, I would have been on this trade. Yeah, I would have been on this trade. But the reason why I'm not on the trade, we didn't get a close above here. So right now, whether it's holding this 1 minute for value gap or not, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just not holding a trade on it. And this is just, again, it might reject, push back to the upside, use that area as support. I am still interested in it. I'm not even gonna be too uptight about it. I will still be interested in it. When I go get hot something, drink something to drink. I'm not leaving your comments. I'll look at your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me go have water. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, good move. Uh, can the next candle continue to the upside and leave this fair value gap? Let's see. If that happens, I'm gonna look to go long. Do do. Now it's not do what I want. Didn't do what I want, ladies and gentlemen. It didn't do it. I'm not gonna take it. Oh, look at that move. Beautiful move, though. Let me think. When I wait for the closure and start thinking, let me think. I am just gonna mark that tiny family gap. Yeah. Okay, let me think. If I was on this trade, that's not a breaker. Okay, I'm gonna look to take this trade. Yeah. Yeah. I am gonna set my limit. What the hell? Okay, I have my limit set. I have my limit set. Mhm. Ah, gone. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It left without me. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, I did not get triggered. How do I feel about this? I didn't want to take the trade after this on this fair value gap. Yeah. Though this will be in a very beautiful trade. Right now, will be break even. I don't think even now there's a need for me holding on to this trade. Yeah, it left. It's gone. It's gone. That trade that I missed for the week. Okay, it's gone. Okay, the market has left without me. I don't think I should hold on to it. We have tapped the 5 minutes. So me holding on to this trade will be very tricky. Me holding on to this trade will be very tricky. Let me sit down and think. If I was on a trade, I'll already be break even. Let me think. 5 minutes closure there. Tapped into the 5 minutes break. Hmm, am I gonna get this? Or we're gonna get this? That's a question right now. I don't know. I didn't get tapped, so I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I missed a trade yesterday. I'm missing another trade today. Hmm. Okay. Let me see you and see what we. I don't think I'll get something like this. I don't think so. This I doubt. This I doubt. I'm gonna remove my limit. Possibilities are there, but I will remove my limit. Yeah, no. It's done. I missed my trade. If it retraces to 50% and look for rejections, I may look for rejections to this low. Because to be fair, I think I had my own reservation about taking out this high, this holding, breaking out, retesting it, leaving that favor. Look at my problem is after the breakup, I just wanted the net color to close above to use this area as a breaker. However, I saw rejection, rejected back to that and started rallying to the upside. Yes, the rally looks good. In hindsight, you'll think you'll have caught a good trade. Fair enough, I could have gotten this beautiful trade, but I would have loved for this to close and leave. Look, if that closed above and left above this high and left that fair value gap, I would have went, what's calling me? I would have went long. Look at that. One would have used this as a high, but now I wanted to use this. Okay. Anyway, let me remove my limit. Okay. I did remove my limit. Look, now you can get a low to this low. One thing about what's happening now, we've rejected the 50% of that move. Okay. Yeah. As much as I'm looking for that move, it won't kill to get a move like this. It won't kill. Let me watch and see. This will already be somewhere where it's a dangerous spot, but this move will content this move, eh? But let's watch and see. Sometimes patience pay, hey? Okay. Mhm. 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 Na, 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 na. Let's see. Oh God, I'm tired. Oh guys, I'm tired. Yo, just gonna go get a tea. Uh, oh, it's breaking to the upside. Yeah, still continuing. Yeah. eh. If it gives me a short opportunity, I'll short. Mm, I use this. I think so. I get it. This thing is continuing to the upside, eh? 50% move has happened. I think, I think if we to move this year, yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna look for shorts now. Dee, dee, dee. Yeah, I'm gonna look for shorts. Yeah, look at this rally to the upside. There's nothing as annoying as a market just keeps on going that doesn't know when to stop. Oh, it's annoying. Oh, it's annoying. Nah, but if it continues, I'm done, guys. Another mistrade again. Oh, okay. Break the Let's see if we'll flip this. I'm not gonna use it. I'll use this as a flip. I'll leave this for a look up. I don't like what's happening here. So it's best that we flip that. If it continues and go up, there's no need for me to.
Oh, bayın. Yantandan. Popo awabuki. Sekundu. Mama. Mama. Mama yantan. Yantan. Festival. Pascas y festival.
Okay, the market is. Oh, look at that. I just don't like this. Oh, come on, man. Okay, let me see. Look at that. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we're gonna get that invasion. Okay. Now we are okay. Let's see. Invasion of that. Hmm. Let me think. I will be patient with you. Okay. I'm more interested in the next two candles. I'm more interested in the next two candles. What happens in that range? Yes, you have an invasion there. You cool short here. Something like this. I agree. I'm not a fan of it. I just want to see what happens within the next. I love that it closed below there. Just want to see what happens. Will it leave this gap here? More like a sense of a breakup. Yeah. And then perhaps then I will be speaking of something. Okay. I think it's doing what I want. We've closed there. Okay, I'll try it here. Yeah, I'll try it here. Just give it a breathing space. Yeah. I'll try shooting here. I went short. Oh, so US30 goes up. Gold next move. Salam, I don't trade gold. How are you, brother? Do not forget to like and subscribe. No, no, I'm looking for shorts. I'm looking for it to retest to the high. I've missed a trade, yeah. I've missed a trade, yeah. It didn't. Where is it? It didn't retest after this break. It didn't come back retest there to look for longs, and it looks like it's happening the same thing, yeah. Flip. Okay, the same thing happened again. Oh, shucks. Okay. Yeah, the next thing happened. Same thing, exactly same thing. I am gonna see. Hmm, if it takes out this long, I'm gonna remove my limit. I'm just thinking it could break below there and retest back, but if it continues taking out that low and close below this low, if it closes below this low, I'm gonna remove my limit. Yeah, I'm gonna remove my limit. Again, another mistrade because I'm too careful at what I'm doing. Break below, closed. You expect this to come back again. It didn't. If this, shucks, okay. My trade is gone again. Oh, God. Two mistrades for the day today, and all of them went to my direction. Yeah, two mistrade. Nah. Okay, two mistrade. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Let me see. This 5 minutes is very low. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I missed this trade. Look at no. Okay. Okay. So days like this are difficult, hey? Flip. Salah Hashim Islamic Academy. US30 goes up. Gold. Next move. Question. I don't know what you were asking, man. That is why I didn't answer. Okay, I'm done for the day. Nope. What a painful day it is. Yeah, I wouldn't even have taken this. I wouldn't have taken this. First move missed. Yeah, ne? Okay. I'm gonna call it a day. This thing's bad. This. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ending. Okay, I'm ending my week on a on -2%. What can I say? I've missed two trades. I've taken how many trades for the week? Three trades this week. One loss and two break evens. Um, today, one break even was a trade that I took. Technically, it made sense, but there's things that I was not convinced with. So that caused me to be a bit shaky, to be a bit hesitant. My heart was racing. Let me remove this limit. My heart was racing, so I was not comfortable anymore taking that trade. So I was not comfortable anymore taking the trade. I decided to close on break even. I decided to close on break even. Uh, and then the two trades for today, I'll just quickly go through them. We taken previous daily low. We have taken, where is this? We have served this 15 minutes low. We closed inside it. I looked for the continuation to hold that 15 minutes breaker to come back lower, but also the east another 15 minutes, so we could look to reverse again. But now it's too late for me. So when we swept that low, I was looking for longs to come back to this 15 minutes breaker. So the first trade that I missed, just watch the live, you'll understand what I'm talking about. The first trade I missed, I was looking for longs as we broke above. I was looking for longs if I wanted a clear closure above this high. Before that, we swept and left that fair value gap. Yes, it kept that fair value gap, but I wanted a closure. I got this closure. I just didn't want to jump into it. I just wanted to watch and sometimes see, get a clear confirmation of what I'm looking for. I would have thought immediate after close we'll get something like a 1 minute close above and a retest to use this as a breaker. That didn't exactly happen the way. However, since we closed above leaving that fair value gap, my idea of was to go long on this retest. Um, my idea was to go long on the retest to target this 50%, that range. Exactly happened. Immediately we reached the range, I started to look for shorts. I started to look for, so this was the first trade. We didn't get the retracement that I wanted. So I just didn't want to get the trade this high. That would be extremely high. So I just wanted the retest there. I didn't get that. The second trade, we started to see tapping on this 15 minutes, 5 minutes fair value gap above. We left that fair value gap. We get that invasion of the fair value gap. We pull all the way down. We pull all the way down to leave this gap here. I mean, to close below this low. So, and leave a fair value gap with a clear breaker. So I didn't want to take the trade there. My trade would have been this low here to come back to this 15 minutes range. That was a 1:2. I also the market didn't retrace back. So two missed trades today, 1:2 for both. Very frustrating. I don't think I'm interested anymore. And I was still waiting for this 5 minutes to hold again. There's 5 minutes to hold back to the upside. But since I've missed this trade to the upside checkout, coming back here, now I've missed this one. There's no need for me to stay in the market. I'll end up forcing things. So, and since that didn't, yeah, no, I'll end up forcing things. So, I've missed all my trades for the day. Market didn't retest, just pushes. And when it's overstretched, you know, number one rule, you don't take the trade. So it was overstretched. So I truly appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe as you're watching this live. Start the live again. So my analysis and my point of view. Other than that, subscribe. Get me to 100 subscribers. Let's get it going, ladies and gentlemen. Please note next week I won't be trading. Yeah, next week I won't be trading. See you the other week. I could be posting content. I might, and really, I might post content. I'm not certain. But if I don't, is this fine? I'll see you the other week. It's been great having you this week. I'm down no, I'm down 3%. Yes, I'm down 3.5% on my account. My risk on my account, I only risk 3% to be honest. And I'm down 3%, and I'm contemplating of making the account a public account that I'll be trading live with you and sharing you the history on it. I'm still thinking about it. I might do it. But other than that, on the swing position, I think I ended my week extremely well on swing positioning or on swing trading. So I'm happy with that. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, you know how I feel about you. You know how much I love you. Thank you so much for joining me this week. See you the week after next week. Keep safe, trade safe. Small growth, it's what needed in the market to succeed. Other than that, thank you so much. I truly appreciate all of you. Do not forget to check out Tickmill, link in the description, as your broker of choice. However, do your due diligence and make sure that you love and appreciate what Tickmill has to offer. Other than that, I love you all. Have a great day. This was the closing bell trading with Priyankuna on the Hour of Former Trading Show. Other than that, I love you all. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Those that go to church, go to church. Those that go to Sabbath, do that, man. Do what your religion has to do. Those that are going for holidays, enjoy your holidays. It's a Friday, relax, do your research. And you know what I always say? It is time to make it, and I love you all. Have a great day.